This year's primary calendar is very different from 4 years ago, and it significantly helps Hillary Clinton, in my view, and hurts Jeb Bush. The calendar begins with the 4 small states, just like last time. Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and then Nevada, but that's a caucus and it's not treated as that important. But those are the 4 early states. Those all take place during February. Then, on March 1st, there are a series of 13 primaries that will go on. 8 of them in southern states, 5 of them in the north. The northern ones are Minnesota, Massachusetts, Vermont, I think Michigan, a bunch of those states. But the southern states are the most important. You've got Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia a few days after March 1st, Oklahoma, Texas, and a bunch of the southern states. Now, if you look at the Democratic primary, Hillary may lose New Hampshire and Iowa. Bernie Sanders is coming on very strong, and even before the debates, and I think it's very possible that he could defeat her in those states. But in South Carolina and in the southern states, Hillary can probably count on an almost unanimous African-American vote against Sanders. Blacks have never really gone with the left wing of the Democratic Party. They've basically gone with people who've been part of their coalition in the past, or African-American candidates. So expect Hillary to clean up with the black vote in South Carolina and throughout the South. And that should tilt these southern primaries in her direction, helping her perhaps to recover from an early defeat in New Hampshire and Iowa. On the Republican side, the conservative bent of these primaries, particularly the March 1st primaries, will help the conservatives who are running to the right of Bush in the election. The Southern conservatives are much more likely to vote for Cruz or Huckabee or Scott Walker or Rubio than they are to vote for Bush. And I think you're going to see, I believe Bush may lose Iowa. I think he may lose New Hampshire. I think that he may well lose South Carolina or Nevada and some of those March 1st states. And then for Bush, he would then have to retreat to Super Tuesday, which is 2 weeks later, when all of the really big states like New York and the others vote. But the early primary calendar is very significant in the way it's pitched, helping Hillary but hurting Jeb. Thanks for watching.